Friends, have you ever wondered why some people keep rising higher and higher in life while others remain stuck in the same place for years? The secret is not luck. It's not just talent either. The real secret is continuous learning and growth. Today, I'm going to share with you how embracing the mindset of lifelong learning and constant growth can completely transform your life. Stay with me till the end of this video, because this is a message that could redefine your future. Part 1. What does continuous learning really mean? Most people think learning stops after school or university. You get a degree, you get a job, and that's it. But real learning doesn't end with graduation. In fact, that's when true learning begins. Continuous learning means staying curious, staying open, and making sure that every single day you are growing in some way. It's not just about textbooks or classrooms. It's about learning from experiences, from people, from challenges, and yes, even from failures. There's a saying, greater than, formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. And that's exactly the spirit of continuous learning. Part 2. What does growth really mean? Now, let's talk about growth. When most people hear the word growth, they immediately think of financial growth, earning more money, building wealth, or climbing the career ladder. But true growth goes beyond that. Real growth means expanding your mindset, becoming stronger in your character, growing in your skills and abilities, and most importantly, evolving as a human being. If you have all the money in the world but your mind is narrow, your relationships are weak, and your character is shallow, can you really call that growth? True growth is about becoming the best version of yourself in every area of life. Part 3. Why is continuous learning and growth important? Let's be honest. Why should we even care about this? Isn't it enough to just live our lives, go to work, and pay the bills? The truth is, the world is changing faster than ever before. Technology, industries, and opportunities are evolving every single day. If you stop learning, you don't just stand still, you actually fall behind. Here are 3 key reasons why continuous learning and growth are so important. 1. The world never stops changing. If you don't adapt, you'll be left behind. 2. It keeps you competitive. The people who succeed in life are not necessarily the smartest. They're the ones who never stop improving. 3. It gives you confidence. The more you learn, the more capable and fearless you become when facing new challenges. Think of it like this. Life is a river. If you're not swimming forward, the current will drag you backward. Part 4. Where do we learn from? Now, the big question. How do we actually practice continuous learning? Where do we learn from? Books. Every successful person you admire is most likely an avid reader. Books are shortcuts to wisdom. Mentors and people around us. Being in the company of people who inspire you is like being in an environment of growth. Online resources. Today, the internet has placed endless knowledge right at our fingertips. Life experiences. Every challenge, every mistake, and every failure carries a lesson. Failures. Perhaps the greatest teacher of all. Every time you fail, you learn something you couldn't have learned otherwise. So, never underestimate the power of your own experiences. Part 5. The path to growth. Continuous growth doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design. If you want to grow, you must follow certain principles. 1. Self-awareness. Understand who you are, what your strengths are, and where you need improvement. 2. Skill development. Commit to learning new skills regularly, whether it's communication, leadership, or technical abilities. 3. Mindset shift. Adopt a growth mindset. Believe that you can always improve, no matter your age or background. 4. Discipline and habits. Small daily habits create massive results over time. 5. Consistency. Growth is not a one-time event. It's the daily commitment to becoming better. Part 6. Stories of continuous learning and growth. Let's look at some inspiring real-life examples. Abraham Lincoln. He faced countless failures, lost elections, and endured personal tragedies. Yet he kept learning, kept improving, and eventually became one of the greatest presidents in history. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. He was rejected from dozens of jobs, including KFC. But instead of quitting, he kept learning and eventually built one of the biggest companies in the world. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. Most people would break, but he used that time to grow in wisdom, patience, and leadership, later becoming the leader of a free South Africa. What do all these stories have in common? They never stopped learning. They never stopped growing. Part 7. Practical tips for you. Now, let's get practical. How can you apply continuous learning and growth in your daily life? 1. Read daily. Even 15 minutes a day can change your perspective. 2. Keep a journal. Reflect on what you learned each day. 3. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. 4. Step outside your comfort zone. Growth begins where comfort ends. 5. Turn failures into feedback. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Part 8. Life is a journey. Life is not a destination. It's a journey. And the beauty of the journey lies in progress, not perfection. Every day you choose whether to grow or to stay the same. The choice is yours. If you choose growth, life will reward you with opportunities, wisdom, and fulfillment. If you choose stagnation, life will slowly take those opportunities away. Remember, if you are not growing, you are dying. Outro. The closing message. Friends, the key to success, happiness, and fulfillment is not in doing more, but in becoming more. The more you learn, the more you grow. And the more you grow, the more you achieve, not just for yourself, but for the people around you. So never stop learning. Never stop growing. Make it your life's philosophy. If this message inspired you today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share in the comments. What is one thing you are going to start learning today? Because remember,